Hey, folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio with the Space Age expansion, although we got a little while to go before we get there. Today, we're going to get greased up via lubricants over here. So, we're going to start producing lubricants because we need that as our step towards making our electric engines, which we need to make bots, etc., etc., etc. This will also give us another way to consume some of the heavy oil. So what we're going to do is we're just going to back this up right here and get you something like that. And then doom, doom, doom. Which actually, if I'm doing it this way, let's back this up another step completely here. There we go. So it's nice and in line. So you're going to do that. You're going to produce the lubricant like that. And what we'll do is we'll line it up with the rest of our little production center over here. So just for the record, I mean, that's not going to work out too well. But if I do this and this, and then... There we go. So now we got the water on the same thing, just in case. And then, yeah, that's going to be lubricant coming through here. And yeah, I'll do another little temporary setup here. And then this is where it actually lines up with our little grid. Well, it's a little offset there. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. That's not needing to be specific. Okay, so it's just heavy. So this is actually really easy to make. Boom, done. I don't have a pump. We're not going to look for any magic conversion ratios or anything like that. We will go and put you in a container, but I don't think it has to be a big container. In fact, I'm actually thinking about plopping a single one of these, which I still don't have being made logistically, which we're going to need at some point because we need it for like fluid train wagons. But yeah, I'm just going to do this. Oh, and then you end up over there, which means you're no longer in your line, which may not work with some of the rest of the stuff anyway. I'm going to go up one more because the idea here is I'm just going to go and get this to our boost area. I think I'm going to make the jog to the north here. Right, I think we'll just somewhere around here. It's not about exactitude right here. It's about just dodging that cliff. Okay. Just trying to get up and over. Yeah, to around here seems good. Let's put a corner. Should I be carrying like 4 stacks of underground pipes at all time? Jeez. I mean, in a certain way, stop there. In a certain way, it becomes less relevant soon because we're moving over to some bot stuff. There we go. This is... It goes there. Yeah, okay. This is sort of aligned with the sort of bus idea. Somewhere over here. But not like this. Instead, like that. Alright. So, what we're setting up here is our engine making. What am I looking for? Grenades! Death to trees. We haven't checked our pollution map in a bit. And things are getting a little bit worse with the oil processing. Just holding down right click is the ultimate lazy mode for this. Definitely overusing grenades, but that's okay. Yeah, production for it. We're fine. We're gonna go and get rid of these rocks, and that's probably another good thing for our little trashing rule here. I go and say, listen, rocks, I really don't ever want to hold on to them. So we'll just set that. Keep us to 0. Yeah, there you go. Putting trash slots automatically. Beautiful. All right. So leave that there. I mean, nothing is happening with that yet, but that's fine. And okay, so I don't know what it is that we need for the next bit. I'm gonna go like this. Thank you. Just extend out. And same thing here. We're gonna do that and that. I'm just gonna make sure that's properly connected. Okay. definitely didn't want an underground there. That's not what I was looking for. I want one here, though. That. Here. Good. Chop, chop, chop. And again, I kind of want to leave the left side of the bus open mostly because the idea is we could deliver goods over here and then just produce them there. It's a little tricky because here we got a big gap here, but we've got room to work as long as I'm willing to extend my bus more. And then at some point, this will basically run out. I mean, I guess the oil never runs out. It just gets slower and slower. But at some point, we can probably say, okay, that's slow enough. Let's just blow it up. We can put something there. Or maybe it'll always just be a no man's zone. That's entirely possible. Conceivably, I was going to say I could leave this as a crude oil delivery thing, but we don't really need to do that because I could deliver crude oil like anywhere. Let's say over here and then just pipe it to this area and we keep exactly the same production we currently have. Okay, so let's blow up this area. Okay. So, okay, we're looking to make our bots, right? These, okay, one needs green, one needs red, but they're basically the same. They need the flying robot frames. Flying robot frames, yeah. So it all starts, well, okay, I kind of want to look at the rates. 20 seconds per 1 cycle. I mean, do we really need to make 1 per second? Not really. Like, it would be nice to organize around some kind of ratio. But let's say, even if I plop down 20 things making flying robot frames, I would just need... I guess I would need 10 things making electric engines. Okay, so we got a 1-to-2 ratio. And then this needs 1 engine unit, which is also 10 seconds. Do we standardize around a 1 second cycle? Or like a 1 unit per second? It's going to be a ridiculous amount of bots, but... I suppose we could. Right, so we want 20 of those being fed by 10 of these, being fed by 10 of these. Yeah, I think I may actually be weirdly right about this. So I guess... Oh, these... Okay, hold on. These production cycles are identical, right? So one can feed into the other... Leave ourselves some amount of space. Oh, this cliff may... I don't know, might be fine. Your assembly machine. Wait, assembly machines can have lubricant as an input? I guess they can. So I do this and that. So you're making an engine. You're making the electric engine. The idea is this feeds into here. This does have 3 different inputs. But it can be, like, apocalyptically slow. So what we'll do is we'll assume... So I can use the cheap poles. If I space them out like this. Right, and then do kind of a mirror over here. Okay. And then on this side, you also need the green circuits coming in. But again, it could be ridiculously slow. But we can't just run a pipe across like this because... And that's not true. Actually could, because then I can just do it this way. And just in the interest of making the piping really easy, we do this. And then, oh, hold on. The one tricky bit is then this has got to get pulled out and it's, you know, these would end up going onto the same thing, which would be no good. So probably what we want is something like this. And like that. And then we're going to want this for the lubricant. Okay. Now, I clearly have to pick up a bunch more, mostly underground pipes. And I guess that's the thing. Like, I keep thinking, oh, the regular pipes are cheaper. But yeah, but I don't want to build with them because they get in the way. So we really do rely on the underground pipes much more than anything else. Do I have enough of everything else I need? Yeah, I do actually. Okay. So you, some amount there. Oh wait, no, keep going. Looking at the wrong stack of stuff here. Trees, get out of my way. And the rocks. The exact placement of these on the grounds may be incorrect. Like they might block something when we have to shuffle them, but I guess I'll do that so I can still walk through this area. Okay, and doo-doo. Okay, so now you're getting fed. So. Oh, right, you need, okay. You need these pipes, but you need these so slowly. I don't think we're belting pipes. I think I can just make them in place. And again, they need so little. This is going to be so much nicer once we get our bots. Everything's going to be great. Again, I'm not like, oh, this is terrible without bots, but there's that part of me that knows, oh, it's going to be so nice when we do get them. So how many of these pipes do we need? And we're, again, quote unquote, 1 per second, which isn't quite accurate because I think there's a 0.75 construction time on this. But again, let's just use that as a convenient way of saying things. So we need, we just need 2 pipes per second, which I'm trying to remember here. This is not necessarily what I'm going to end up with. I need, yeah, one of these will craft 2 pipes per second. Okay. I think what I'll do. Oh. I'll do this. So I'll just get iron right here. And just do that. I mean, basically, well, it's mostly from a balancing point of view. You know, this is fine. That's not going to upset our balance too much because it's not going to use that many inputs. Okay, I think that's correct. So now we need gears and steel. Might not bother building all this bus right now because we're so close to bots that if I just kind of half-butt this, I can do it. I can fill it in with bots afterwards. This, I believe, is the steel bit over here. It is. Yes, I'm half-butting it. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. That. And then from here. That. Oh, isn't that funny? I was like, oh, we can put it a little further, which is true, but also definitely not what I was looking to do. Bring these over here. Yep. I want to tuck this in tighter there. Nicer. And yeah, that'll be fine for the pattern. Oh, this might be a little tricky because there's not, again, we could just use the long one. If I use, just fighting with the ghost image, it still doesn't work. It'll grab from the other side though. Use a real mixed array of things. I don't know. It works. So, okay, you are waiting for just green circuits, which I'm going to run on this part. Okay. Again, I'm just going to half-butt it so it works, and then I'll fix this afterwards with bots. Possibly between episodes, I'll just do a bunch of... Oh my god, I'm out of red transport belts. I'll just do a bunch of tidying up in between things. The problem is always during the episodes. I don't want to take too long to do anything. I don't know what the plan was. I guess I can get rid of it. And What am I looking for? Red transport belts. I'm in the other bits. I probably should grab some undergrounds too. Good on splitters. Grab those and, as I say, a bunch of those. There you go. Let's do that and drop some crap that I haven't picked up somewhere along the way. Thank you very much. Which I won't have to worry about once we do get our logistic bots up. Construction may or may not be the priority. I don't know. Maybe the most important thing is actually getting my personal roboport going for just local construction bots. Not even necessarily looking for the map-wide ones. This research in the lab research speed might be a little bit moot because I actually have more labs than I can research with right now. So I'm just going to go and cancel that. We can unlock the gold research. I mean, why not? And sure. Hey, later rail. Look at that. How cool. Stacking bonuses. Logistics 3, which I believe needs lubricant to build. Yep, that's the other reason to go and do that. Oh yeah, the robot cargo side. Mining productivity is another good one. Okay, we'll just queue that. I didn't queue up anything that needs purple, right? Oh, sorry, I totally did. Cancel, cancel, cancel. None of that needs purple. Oh, yeah. I'm getting the laser shooting speed. I don't actually have the laser turret unlocked yet, but I guess it's fine. What am I doing? Green circuits. Whoop, 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 whoop. In practice, really, it's this part that's going to be doing the underground rather than that, so we'll clean that up immediately. So, and unless I'm wrong, and of course I am never wrong, this is going to start producing electric engines. Only at one of these. Because that, yeah, you are producing it. And then if I've got anything, I can click here. So the idea is this is going to be producing a bunch of electric engines. And yeah, we don't have the space to do the double. But we have to get batteries over here. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this up in line with this. And I realize I'm probably going to do a turnaround here that is unnecessary beltage, but that's fine. So you need 4 inputs. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just run this backwards. That'll make more sense. Silly me. Run you like that. Because again, this works very slowly. Let's assume we're going to do both input lines over here. And a little further out, and then bring this down like this. And like that. And you're going to have a couple inputs, but one of the inputs is going to be this stuff. Now, if I had batteries in hand, I could actually kind of load this in as is. And just get it started, and then and then craft a couple of bots just to get things kick-started. Okay, you've got that. We need batteries. Let's assume this other bit here is going to be through the batteries. So we need green circuits and steel. Come all the way over here, and this splits and blunk. And I mean, I guess I can be like, here, there's going to be a splitter here too. True. Wait. It said wait. Let me actually change all this. I want to make sure it's lined up differently. We're going to do that plus that. So this is actually where I want to bring the green circuit. There. That, and then, yeah. 2 lines higher. Right over here is where we're bringing the steel. Okay, may have gone a little bit long on that. like that. Okay, so we just need to get the batteries over here. And again, I think we want on a bus. Now, I don't think we've got an unused bus line. So we are going to have to start another one there. And in terms of where to route the batteries, we could do a very long belt that goes around here. Okay, these things are going to have to definitely get cleared here in a second. Batteries are being produced here. Now, they could belt backwards. Actually, yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll belt up and then left. It might get in the way of some oil production later. Or what if I just belt here, here, there? Okay, that actually seems relatively reasonable. I've got everything I need to get the job done. Indeed, I do. You got exoskeletons coming soon, too. So much good stuff is about to happen. And yeah, this is ready for scalability. Well, again, this a little bit less so. Stupid pipes. So, I mean, we're not going to want this bit at all. Like the boxing of the batteries. That is unnecessary. So yeah, we're going to go down some amount. And I think I was going to cut through here, actually, so don't go quite as... Yep. And it's quite clear we're not producing batteries very quickly now, but that's okay. And let's go up here. Around the mining operation. Saved ourselves an underground if we'd gone one more to the left, but I'm not going back and adjusting it now. Ba-dump. 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 There. And across this. I think I lined that up correctly. Oh, no. Part of me thought, I think I may have gone one more than I needed to, and that is indeed the case. And then here's where we get to the, there's nothing here yet. There's placeholders, which we've left, which is good. But 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, what we could do, if we wanted to, some of these could go backwards. Now, we don't need that for the batteries because there's nothing behind us that is using batteries. And we're not going to need more than one line of it. In fact, we don't even have a balancer over here to have both sides of the belt be balanced. I mean, we're basically not producing batteries. But we boxed them for a reason, so that was okay. So the batteries... are going somewhere here. And then right there. At an abysmal rate right now, but that's fine. Go. You're going to come here. And I can drop a bunch of the batteries that are in my pocket. Now, that's a lot in one little manufacturer, but I may have wanted to split these. In fact, I am going to go and do that. I'm going to pull all these batteries out. So, your frames. I don't think we bust the frames, but I think they might come around here because what they'll probably do is meet up with our bot assembly system, which I don't think we need to produce very quickly. I guess one of the things is, hey, how quickly do these bots build? And you know what? Part of me thinks the bots do actually build quite quickly. Yeah, 0.5 seconds crafting time. So in fact, we are not producing enough frames. Like, I mean, clearly not right now because we're just doing the one. But we're going to do a row of 20, which would mean one of these frames per second, which isn't enough to feed even a single robot assembly, let alone two. Do I have... Yeah, there we go. Actually, I will have these feed into two separate ones. Yeah. Because before, in the past, I've had to do some weird juggling with my little bits and bobs over here. You're going to go into that one. You're going to go into that one. You are making logistics bots. You are making construction bots. because like I wanted to pump them into here, and I was like, well, how do I make it so it doesn't fill up? And I think I might have used logic and things. It's like, let's just have them feed into 2 separate ones. That'll be fine. So yeah, so the frames are going to dump onto this, which is already happening. And something like that. I mean, obviously the red undergrounds are totally overkill for this, but that's okay. Boom, 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 boom. And so the frames are going to get split between these two. That'll be the balancing part. That's going to be the choke point. Can I just pick up a billion of these? And our inventory is going to look a little bit cleaner. By a little bit, I mean probably significantly cleaner. Fairly soon here. Because I'm not going to have to worry about making sure I'm carrying all the right things all the time in large enough amounts. How are we doing on inserters? We're perfectly fine. Good. Oh, while I'm here, provider, fill up as much of these as I can. And roboport. Nice to get these. Okay, so this isn't perfectly gridded up or anything. That's not gridded up at all. I mean, and by grid here, I mean there's overlap going on, but that's okay. Oh, alerts. Oh, because I did have some. Yeah, there we go. Hey, it's like, whoa, there's some ghost things that can be provided over here, but we can't do it because of reasons. Like, you're right. It's true that we can't do it because of reasons. But we will be able to. So periodically throughout our bus, what we'll end up doing is we'll just do a little section where we take these undergrounds like this. Oh. Yeah, I am grateful that it's true. Okay. Let me... Actually, if we put things in the trash here... Yeah. There we go. It goes right away. Which is nice. Okay, let's try this bit again. Grab that stuff. Let me just do one of these, and that, and that, and that. And where did I lose track of that? There it is. Again, not perfectly grid aligned. And then, honestly, we'll probably want these big things from time to time, but figure out what this section is. Okay, so you're in there. These things do take a lot of power. Now, I think their power is mostly when they're charging bots. I think otherwise they're relatively static. Yeah, so I mean, we're gonna have to obviously make sure these things are being supplied with provider things, etc., etc. But if I swing back over here, right? I was waiting for my belts, which I now have, and right, this one is the green. Do this, and this bit here. Again, definitely doesn't need to be red, or like red transport belts. But speaking of red, we need to get the red circuit boards up here for the other one. Boom. So again, what I'll do is... hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say... Is the right pattern? Not exactly, because it actually has these four. I realize there's a map view. I'm like, why is this working weirdly? So these will go... Would be nice, just to use the full capacity. Actually, they can pull back a little further. Dang it. I forgot, because we want that like that. Now we can do this. Okay. Dude. 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 Dude, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Okay. You're confused with this line. It's up over here. I just saw a little side feeder and I thought, oh, this is where we're putting this in. But no. It's here. You can keep, actually, no. Maybe I just got confused halfway with what I was doing over here. Plunk. Plunk, 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 plunk. Remember that we're going to try to do something like this. Okay. So now, as I say, I picked up, yeah, let me put one in there and one in there for balance. Things are starting to flow on both sides. That's good. So yeah, you're going to be grabbing this. Actually, I guess you can grab pretty quickly. Honestly, you're going to be starved of inputs, but I guess we'll put the blues down. But yeah, if I do this, this, that. Recharging after power outage. Uh-huh. Well, you're actually fine currently. Oh, I did these. Shut up. This one there you go. That's for construction bots, and then this one is for logistic bots. Okay, there we go. We now have bots in the network. 5 logistics, 7 construction currently. They're not doing anything right now. I think these actually aren't close enough to the actual logistics network to be linked to it. There we go. If I do this one and right there, so things are in the way. But I can do this because we've got some overlaps. So that's going to be okay. Put you there. There we go. There we go. Oh, and the logistics bots are already moving. Oh, they might be coming to pick up the stuff from my inventory. Yep, excellent. Okay, now, they're awfully darn slow. We're going to be eager to get them some extra speed. These are purple and yellow, purple and yellow, purple and yellow. Distractor, I guess I could unlock this. Okay, rocket silo. So is it time really for rocketry? Personal laser is so good. Tank, maybe. Okay. Oh, you'll notice I do have these defender capsules. I did use them to help clear a couple of camps at some point, which I hadn't in the past. Very useful little dudes. Mostly I still just did my turret trickery, but yeah. So yeah, we have construction bots sitting here not doing anything currently because they don't actually have anything within reach. But, of course, the big thing here is we need a bunch of these. So the idea was, okay, so if I want to build 20, I need 18, except I've already got one down, so we'll stop at 19. We don't actually have the inputs for this yet, but that's going to be the idea. Let me pull back for a second. Just going to mess up my counts, unfortunately. Because, oh, maybe, okay, maybe that was what I had, because I didn't have multiple stacks. So if I do, again, stop at 19. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, okay, good. Just if I had more than one stack, like the counter on my my tooltip here would be rendered inaccurate after I let them go and pick them up again. Okay, so this is the dumping side. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna... I think I can handcraft the suit stuff. I'm gonna be looking into that. And getting some personal construction robots, which would be huge, because then what I can do is do some copy and paste stuff over here. Y'all are in the way, so let's get rid of you. And... yeah, just extend this. What's my timer? 34 minutes. Okay. If I want to build personal stuff, what would be involved? Well, first I have to build the power armor. Well, no, that's not true. I think the modular armor has modules, and I can do that with just red circuits. And some steel. Here, let me pick up a little steel because I know it's a little bit short. Okay. make a modular armor. Then personal batteries we can make with batteries. I don't know how many I need. I need solar panels here, which are there, which just need some copper plates. Now, solar panels are definitely something we're going to want to build en masse. But I'm kind of interested in just seeing, can I quickly bootstrap my personal robotics? And then use that to build the rest of it more properly. Let me build a couple of solar panels to build a couple of personal panels. And I guess I'm doing this. Let me get rid of these gears to make room. Say. Okay, I think I just stalled the production. It didn't drop anything on the ground. Oh, hang on. Is it 2 panels per? No, I think... Oh, it may have canceled the regular solar panel job. That may have been it. But I have... Oh, there it is. The better suit of armor. So I can trash this old one. Yeah, the heavy armor can get trashed. This has got that kind of room. There you go. 1 personal battery. I mean, I guess we start with 1 solar panel and then we figure out what the balance of this is. Oh, personal roboport probably comes later, doesn't it? Night vision. I don't know how important belt immunity is, actually. So we can't do the exoskeleton without the blue stuff. Oh, no, there's personal roboport. Just need a handful of those. Personal roboport. Max consumption is 2 megawatts. 2 megawatts? How much can you store? 20 megajoules. I don't know. I think what we just want is a lot more solar panels. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me put you there. Okay. There. And then, yeah, just figure out where these come in. Is this yellow bar here, is that my power? I think it might be. Yeah, presumably this is slowly charging, and it is. There you go. Okay. Do I need to pick up the robots? I guess I do. Oh yeah, from the inventory. So I'm going to want some construction bots in my inventory. We have a robot limit of 10 currently. So there's no reason for me to have more than 10 at this time. That is going to change very quickly. Okay, that crafting is done. So hold on. One of these. There we go. There's a... Oh yeah, I forgot about the repair packs. Oh, there it is. Right click, right click, right click. There we go. So I've got 10 construction bots in my inventory. This is still getting its initial charge. At this point, I guess all we want is a crap ton of solar panels, yeah? Well, charge is getting there. Okay. So personal robots exist. So if I went and just clicked via ghost here, you need an initial charge. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Personal robots went. Excellent. Okay. Now, I'm still going to let them get a proper charge here. I mean, shift clicking is kind of pointless. It's mostly about when I'm placing down a ghost image. Or when I'm doing copy and paste or using a blueprint, right? Copy and paste is like a temporary sort of ad hoc blueprint. All right, there we go. Those get placed side by side like this. Like this. And yeah, I don't think the input here is significant is enough, but we'll get this sorted first. Because if nothing else, there's a backlog of stuff that this can start picking up and producing from. I know there's an excess of cables there. Things up now. Because does look ugly and it's going to bother me. And do that and plop you there. Okay. I want to just... Well, you know... Actually, I don't know if there's any good reason to keep the batteries on me. But I think there's a good reason for us to do this rather than have them all clustered in the same one. Okay. At least spreads it out a little bit. Because, yeah, there's not a ton of batteries sitting around here. But the next bottleneck is the engines here. Hello. Okay, we're standing entirely within this. So, if I wanted to... Yeah, that is a pattern that works. So, I copy. Yes! I think I need a 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Now, the next thing that is going to prove to be annoying is going to be the robot speed, because they can't quite keep up with me. And then for the logistics bots, we want them to be able to haul a ton more stuff. This is all coming through. And yeah, as part of the blueprint, I could have grabbed from the other side, but... Oh, it is a little annoying how... Well, I guess I could manually click the other thing. Yeah, it's actually possibly a little faster doing it that way. And then, yes, I can't walk through here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And... There. Oh, I'm just realizing that one of these has to go the other way around. This here. There. And you need power, which is that if I'm continuing the pattern. Okay, if I happen to have any crap that I can just drop off on here, good, let's do it. Well, mostly I think I just dropped these pipes. So, I'm going to say, yes, 100 of those, and honestly, I think 100 of these, but no more. Like, if I end up with more... I think we'll try to keep an even stack. What did I do here? I deleted that. There you go. Something like this. So I have to change a bunch of chests over to provider chests. That's fine. And then at some point we get requester chests, which might need blue circuits. I'm not sure. And those are the logistics drones working hard to drop off the... Well, potentially do some deliveries. Well, actually, I don't know how much is in a provider thing. If you take a look over here, logistics are already up to 50. Construction. So construction's often going to bottleneck over here. This will fill up and more or less sit a little bit idle, and that's okay. In fact, I don't think I can put a limiter on this, can I? Worker robots on other robots. I guess what I could do is almost request the construction bots here so they get stored up, but I don't think so. The idea is it's going to sit. As they do work, they'll go out into the world and they'll park themselves at whatever closest roboport they happen to be in at that time and repeat over and over and over again. And then, yeah, the logistics here are working hard, and that's entirely from my inventory right now. Mostly because of all the trash and stuff. One thing I can do is park myself, give these guys a chance to pick me up. It would suck if one of them run out of power right now. Then yeah, we'll just move up a little bit more, and if I just sit next to these, and of course I could just this, but you would see these guys move super turbo quick and then wait for power recharges from time to time, which, yeah, I'm going to expect we're going to see... No, satisfaction is still full right now, but barely. But hey, we have solar panel tech. I think we've got accumulators. We can start doing solar panel things now, which is grand. But this is a good place for us to put in a cut. We're going to... I could do my upgrades over here with the convenience of my little worker bots. I think, like, I might do something... I don't think I'll ever request yellows, but I think I'll allow us to keep one stack. because there's a good chance we're going to be deconstructing things, and I don't necessarily want those to go away instantly. And then over here, we're going to want to keep like around 400. I can do something like 400 to 500. So again, as we construct, deconstruct, they don't immediately go and take the inventory away from me, which might be awkward. I mean, I can do it with middle clicks and things here too, but, and then for these guys, same thing. We might say something between 50 to 100. And then I guess the same thing for the splitters, which actually I might want to increase the belt count a little bit more, because 100 is kind of the minimum I was wanting before. So maybe I'll go 50 to like 150. This is definitely a better logistics screen and interface than what it used to be. And I love that there's groups and we can turn them on and off. That's really good. Like, I'll just have this sort of general purpose group for now. Oop. Yeah, so, you know, 1 to 2 stacks. In practice, I think a lot of times will mean I'll have 2 stacks, but that's okay. Have a little bit of a buffer just to not cause those bots to go crazy. Actually, I think there's a good chance I'm going to want to do 2 to 3 stacks of the blues, because we tend to use them more significantly. There we go, and those guys. And, oh, the electric poles. It's a good question. And I don't know, because ultimately I want the little wooden ones to get used up, but... And maybe I want a bigger range of the medium ones. I mean, here, I guess you can't define a half stack. And we'll keep going like that. That's going to be fine. I mean, at least it's not going to send some to me if I already have 1 full stack. It just won't bother taking them away until I've got 2 stacks. Another one that's probably worth putting on right now is the assembly machines. And yeah, there's all the quality stuff, which some people have said like the quality of life on the quality stuff feels kind of meh sometimes. So, I mean, we'll have to see about that. But anyway, that's put in there. All the trash stuff is done. We've still got lots of storage for additional trash if we decide we want that. And then, yeah, these things. I mean, if I just walk near where these things are, my personal bots will go. But if I just start, we're going to have to figure out, I'm going to have to figure out my toolbar here too, because I'm sure there's things that I tend to do with these things. But yeah, we can put providers on all this stuff, which could be useful. And there we go. Now the construction bots that are in my logistics rack, oh, those are my personal ones right there. I mean, I guess we can throw providers on there. Although, you know what? They might end up actually being something else, but like we may as well. Because it'll be useful for maybe repairs and stuff. But I can actually see this maybe being explicitly a requester thing. Oh, I think there were some auto repairs there too. Oh yeah, I forgot I dumped my my repair stuff. I am going to want repair kits being automatically made and inserted into our logistics thing. And they just need iron, or they need gears. I mean, we do have gears over here, and they need green circuits, which we kind of have in the area. I'm wondering if I can just do a quick little piggyback somewhere. Because we don't need infinite amounts being made forever. We could even do something weird like feed it in from like over here. Feels a little insane, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably put the cut in here. We'll figure that out. These things are working. Yeah, missing construction robots, which is they're just waiting for it to happen. We've got that. And yeah, the big things right now is, hey, we're not making any batteries really. I did dump a bunch that I had in my pocket into the production. So they might actually be good for a little while. Because I can't remember how much we need. Because is it the bots themselves that need the batteries? No, it's the frames. Or it's these bits. 2 batteries per, and I think I dumped like 600, so 300. Although we're getting close to like that 300 bot count. It's adding up very quickly. And now the nice thing is that I've got construction bots. Assuming I get enough provider things, now I can start building from this view, which is obviously very cool and very awesome, right? Like, I can be like, okay, put that there, and then make sure you've got power. And then because the construction bot, the Orange is the logistic bot range for chaining, but the green area is for build. So if I had a roboport and the medium electric poles in our provider network, a constructor could go and build that. I don't remember. Do I have the electric poles? I'm not sure that I do. Here's my roboport, so that's on the provider, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, I could just dump some of the electric poles in here, but I think I was still just handcrafting them because they were very easy to make and I didn't need huge numbers. And I didn't need them to be part of the network, but now I kind of do. So I could do it here because it really needs barely anything. So anyway, these are all projects for next time, I would say. But yeah, just did a huge step forward over here. I might do a little bit of like bulk upgrading of some things happening there. Oh, there's our construction bots working to build this. I'll go again. We've got some range issues here. So like the idea will be, I mean, really kind of here, but I guess I'll put it there. Yeah, significant overlap, but you know, this can start to do some change. We don't get the connection preview with the ghost mode, which is a little annoying. But what I often do, I think, is I make a blueprint that's literally just some of these roboports in a grid. So I can just line up the roboport by lining it up with an existing one and then clicking down. But yeah, now that that's down there, it's there, and then more construction will happen. That's cool. Yeah, you don't have any power, and you really won't, because yeah, of the lack of these things being on there, and we'll start to see, yeah, complaints of these things. Actually, all this setup probably, if we're upgrading all this to red belts, all this should be upgraded to steel furnaces. Long term, we may decide to go to electric furnaces. It's interesting because coal's not actually that hard to get. So keeping up with just coal-powered furnace setups, obviously with steel furnaces as opposed to stone ones, is, I think, still what a lot of people do. Because it's relatively easy to get, and you don't use anywhere near as much. On the other hand, you know, your electric smelters can just be powered by solar power as you get more and more of it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be changing this to electric stuff because, first of all, the spacing doesn't work. But yeah, we will do the steel things. But I need steel production, steel furnace production being made. Actually, I think steel furnaces are being made now that I think about it. So if I did an upgrade on this whole thing, I think it would work. But that'll have to wait for next time. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again soon. Oop, hold on. That's the other thing. I'm going to go through and find all of these chests here. These are all going to get turned into provider chests as I go through my current semi-mall. But yeah, more of that. Yeah, so right here, we do have the steel furnaces on the go. Cool. Grenades, yeah, we'll do this so that way I can request grenades. In fact, let's do that now. Grenades, please keep between, oops, 1 to 2 stacks of it. 100 at a minimal. I guess I'll never end up with more than that because I'm never deconstructing grenades. So I'll always have the 100, but that's fine. That's a perfectly cromulent number. I guess I could put the grenades to infinity. Like, it really doesn't make a difference on the other side. But if for some reason, if I deconstruct this and end up with more, we can go and get it cleaned up or something. All right. I will really wrap it up now. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.